Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead with a tea break. Oh, that's good and hot. So, as you saw from the video, Howie and I got the tomatoes planted. I cleaned the weeds out of the beds, the tomato beds, and then he topped them up. And when he topped one up, I would plant, and then he would top the next one up and I would plant, and we worked really well actually in tandem. But today, I wanted to do some more. So in that herb bed where I put the chives, well, I'll show you in a minute. All that's left to be planted now is the backyard. And there are eight that have garlic. There is, my parsnips have not come up yet, but there's parsnips, rutabagas, onions, and leeks. They're already planted. So I have 9 beds left. And these beds, the next row of beds was where I put the celery last year. So I want to plant the beans there this year because it builds up it gives a boost of nitrogen to the soil. And then I'm going to plant my celery and my kale and my zucchini and all that stuff in the remaining 5 beds. I'm telling you, the black flies are horrendous. And guess what? They're nothing. They're nothing like where I used to live. Holy crap. But anyway, so as you saw, we got our dirt. Howie was filling my beds with it. But what I'm going to do is we're going to spend a couple of nights this week. Not tonight, I don't think. Mondays are a hard day for Howie. He didn't want to do anything after work. And I don't blame him. So I found, well, I didn't find it. It was in the greenhouse, a roll of landscape fabric. And my final 5 beds were the ones that got the least amount of soil last year, but they're full of baby weeds. And I went out to pull some weeds, but the bugs were too bad. So what I'm going to do is when we go to fill those beds, I'm going to rake the weeds and take as many weeds out as I can. And then I'm going to put down a piece of landscape fabric and then have Howie top it to the brim with soil. That way, I will have disturbed the weeds. I will have pulled up a lot of the weeds, but anything else that might want to germinate will be under the landscape fabric and under soil with soil on top. So that should kill them off, right? But here is what I got done today. Okay, so there's my basil, my parsley. Remember, I'm going to do my oregano in a pot. Chives. And these are all my yellow banana peppers. These are also yellow banana peppers. Now you can plant different kinds of peppers in the same bed and it won't ruin the outcome of the peppers at harvest time. But if you save the seeds from those peppers that you harvest, they're going to have been cross-pollinated and hybridized, and you may not understand what you get. So if you're planting 2 different kinds of peppers like I am, I'm planting my banana peppers up here, and I'll be planting my sweet peppers in the backyard just to be safe. And now, dopey me went through all my seeds and couldn't find any pole bean seeds. So I decided to plant pickling cucumbers in here because they will grow and they will climb. But look, if I had come out and taken the time to look, I would have seen bean pods all over that might have grown. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm planting a lot of bush beans this year. So we put pickling cucumbers in here. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellow banana pepper plants. These are the ones I started by seed. And while I was out back, I did check on the hazelnut bushes that Howie planted. And one of them seems to be coming out into leaf. And the other one looks a little more reluctant. So, but we'll see. We'll just, we're going to hope. Right? I'll update you when we get more beds in. All right? Mwah! Take care. God bless. And if you have black flies, keep the Benadryl handy.